Acceleron Learning, life experience accelerated. On deck right now, career dynamics and planning your work. Thanks for joining us. I'm Cesar. In this unit, we'll be discussing time management skills. These skills will help you put together a plan for managing your time so you can optimize time spent on work, like homework, volunteer work, extracurricular events, and after-school job. Even though multitasking has become a way of life, really important tasks require attention without distraction. Time management is the act of exercising control over the amount of time you spend on different activities. Time management is an essential skill for your career and success in life. You can learn to manage your time well by understanding how and when you do your work best. Project management is a type of time management that relates to creating and delivering a specific piece of work or completing a specific set of tasks. Good project management means the work is completed accurately, on time, and at the expected cost. By the end of this unit, you should see how planning your work is essential not only for school, but also for your career and in life. The first step to learning time management skills is prioritizing. Prioritizing is the act of deciding what needs to be done and in what order. A priority is something that deserves attention more than something else. Making something a priority means putting it at the top of the list of things to do. How do you decide which tasks are priorities? Consider importance versus urgency, because they're not the same thing. For example, your friend has an urgent question about the math homework that's due tomorrow. He asks you if you can stay and help him after basketball practice, but getting home on time for dinner is important to your parents. So, what do? You get to home on time. Unless your friend is having a real emergency, the questions can wait until later. Getting home on time for dinner is a priority. You should also consider what penalties there are if you don't do something. An unfinished task that results in a penalty is a priority task. An unfinished task that does not result in a penalty is not a priority. Here's an example. You have a big Spanish test tomorrow. You've been having some difficulties with the verbs, so you know you have to study to do well. If you don't do well, you may not pass the class. There's also a Harry Potter book signing at the local bookstore tonight. You have to decide if you will study or go to the book signing. Which one do you choose? While getting to meet J.K. Rowling and have her sign your Harry Potter books sounds pretty awesome, there are no penalties if you do not go. However, if you don't study for the Spanish test, you could be penalized by doing poorly on the test and having your grade in the class lowered. There's a chance too that you could fail the class. That's a pretty significant penalty. Clearly, studying for the Spanish test is a priority. An undone task that is fun, but will not result in a penalty if left undone, is a lower priority. You can also answer the question, who is asking? A question from the principal or an assignment from a teacher is a priority question. A request from a friend may be important, but school matters come first. Here's an example. The teacher asks you to rewrite a section of your essay. Your classmate asks you to help them understand the writing prompt for the essay. Before you can help others, you must help yourself. The teacher's request is a priority over your classmate's request. If you have time after rewriting the section of your essay, you can help your classmate.